Rockstar Games parent company Take-Two Interactive CEO Strauss Zelnick just gave us more details on Grand Theft Auto 6, some details on the pricing, when we'll hear from Rockstar Games next, and a whole lot more. Let's dive into it. So remember that Strauss was speaking at this Icon event in Las Vegas, and he was specifically being interviewed by Jenny Mas, who is a senior business writer, TV and video games over at Variety. And this is important because a lot of the quotes we had talked about over the last couple of days had actually not come from Variety. It had come from other people that were reporting on him speaking. And we covered a lot, which I won't go over all in this video. I'll sort of show it on the screen right now. Some of the quotes that he threw out there about Grand Theft Auto 6, wanting it to be competitively, but also fairly priced when we would hear from Rockstar Games next, essentially giving us soon as the verbiage that he ended up using, which I kind of explained could be anywhere from 4 days to 4 weeks to 4 months, but hopefully it's on the shorter side than that. Well, we heard directly from the person that was interviewing Strauss Zelnick, Jenny Mas with Variety, and he had some interesting comments to say about Grand Theft Auto 6. This is what the article goes on to say. Zelnick acknowledged that the pressure is magnified with the upcoming title, but notes that he typically sweats out all the company's big initiatives for good reasons. Going on to say, I run so scared with regard to all of our releases, just multiply it by 1 billion this time around. And I think the minute you stop running scared, you better get a different job if you're in the entertainment business, because if you claim success before you have it, you'll be largely wrong. And he's said that same quote in the past. Now, the article goes on to say Zelnick would not divulge any details on the price of the game, which Take-Two Interactive has yet to specify, other than to say that the company is mindful of the moment for consumers. This is a quote from Zelnick. How do we deliver something amazing, and how do we make sure that what people pay for it feels reasonable? The article goes on to state, Zelnick said of the considerations the company is weighing, he affirmed Mass's query that the news on the game's pricing will come soon. So I think that is very interesting right there. And it makes you wonder if one of the next things that Rockstar Games does reveal is the price of the game. And if that's the case, that would likely go along with the ability to pre-order the game and all the various different editions that the game will have. If I was a betting man, I would say that there's probably going to be 3 editions of Grand Theft Auto 6. There's probably going to be the default normal version, which, just gets you the game. There's probably going to be some sort of premium edition that will give you some select bonuses, whether it be in single player, multiplayer, might even give you early access depending on how Rockstar want to do things. And then I feel like there will be a collector's edition, which will basically do everything the premium edition does, but also give you like the real life collectibles of whatever that might be. Statues, playing cards. Rockstar's done that sort of stuff in the past with Red Dead Redemption 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, etc. And that's obviously been a huge talking point of Grand Theft Auto 6 because it is going to be the biggest video game of all time. How much could Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive stretch people's wallet with it? Would they be willing to pay $100? It doesn't seem like what Strauss Zelnick is saying that it will be $100, but I would say, again, if I was a betting man, it'll probably be a little bit more expensive than the average video game that's going out on the market right now. Now, we also got some good news regarding Grand Theft Auto 6 because the article goes on to say this: Take-Two has resisted the temptation to stock the GTA world with product placement and brand integration deals. Despite the easy profit they could surely generate, Strauss Zelnick said, we need to be true to the underlying intellectual property, and we need to be true to our consumers. It's a fictional world and everything in it is fictional. So we're not even at risk of doing brand partnerships because all the brands are made up. And I think that keeps us pure. And that's honestly one of the things I love about Rockstar titles and the Grand Theft Auto world as a whole is that all the brands are fictional. They're all parodies of real life brands, whether it be car manufacturers, clothing companies, whether it be the food or drinks that our characters eat. All of them are made up, and it really creates this unique world where you aren't going to see like a Coca-Cola advertisement, or you're not going to get, a Ford car that's thrown in the game because they throw the most money at Rockstar. It's all genuine, at least when it comes to the in-game brands and not having like product placement all over the place. I actually really like that, and even with as much money as that could generate with Grand Theft Auto 6, it doesn't seem like they're going to do that with that title. Take-Two says they have other games that work better with this, like their NBA 2K titles, which of course real brands exist naturally within the NBA, so it makes sense for it to happen and stuff like that. But with Grand Theft Auto 6, it looks like that is not going to be the case, which is fantastic. So to summarize, it looks like Grand Theft Auto 6's pricing information will be revealed soon, which will very likely mean pre-orders will open up. And when Grand Theft Auto 6 does get here, it's not going to have, in-game brand promotion and advertising, which of course is fantastic. So now really the only thing left is to figure out when we will hear from Rockstar Games next. When I'm recording this video, it is the final day of April. May is upon us, and that is likely when we are going to hear from Rockstar Games next. It's what they've done in the past with Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. In fact, it was 13 years ago today that Rockstar Games dropped trailer number 3 for Grand Theft Auto 5, which was a combination of 3 separate trailers for Michael, Franklin, and Trevor. So it could be any day for when we hear from Rockstar next. I would say really anytime over the next 3 weeks up until Take-Two Interactive's earnings call on May 21st, 2026. But there's a couple of dates in particular. I think because Rockstar Games isn't going to do something over the weekend, especially with a Grand Theft Auto 6 announcement where they obviously want people reporting on it, talking about it. I don't think they're going to do that over the weekend. So you've got May 1st, which is tomorrow, a Friday. Rockstar have in the past loved doing announcements on a Friday. You've got May 5th, which is a Tuesday, May 7th, a Thursday, May 12th, another Tuesday, May 14th, another Thursday, and then May 19th, another Tuesday. And then you could even add the 21st on that list because they have done information drops on the days of calls. I personally don't think Rockstar Games will wait until the very last minute, but it'll be interesting to see what they do tell us about. Are we going to get the price, a confirmation of the release date, trailer number 3? What's going to happen? There is so much hype and chaos going on, and the next 3 weeks are going to be sort of a pinnacle of that. Let me know what you guys think in those comments down below, though. When do you think we're going to hear from Rockstar next? What do you think they're going to tell us based on Take-Two Interactive, CEO Strauss Zelnick giving us hints? It's probably going to be about the price, pre-orders, stuff like that. Again, let me know what you think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you guys down there. If you guys did go on and enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new or you want to stay up to date on all the GTA 6 videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.